Hello everyone, myself Dr. Dushyant Pradeep and you are here for the physics classes by Dr. Dushyant. Today we are going to study some very basic concept regarding our physics. That is physics, our physical world around us. As we know, physics is actually the study of nature. And there are two basic principal thrusts in physics which are unification and reductionism. When we are going to achieve these thrusts, the main principle, main motto behind these two thrusts is that to accomplish or to understand different phenomena of physical nature, physical world with less number of laws. That is, if you want to explain one, two, three, four different phenomena, you are going to just require one number of law, two or three laws. For example, we are going to explain different phenomena which are there in electricity or magnetism. So we need only electromagnetic theory which can explain all these phenomena. So this is in regard of unification and reductionism. Now, as the physics, it has a very wide scope. Scope in the sense that helps us to measure different physical quantities such as mass, length, time over a wide variety of values, magnitudes. That is, if we are having measurement of mass, so measurement of mass can be done over a range of 10 raised to power minus 30 kilogram, that is the mass of an electron, to 10 raised to power 55 kilogram, that is the mass of universe, and length of the order of 10 raised to power minus 14 meter, that is the dimension of the nucleus, to 10 raised to power 26 meters, and similar at that of time from 10 raised to minus 22 seconds up to 10 raised to power 18 seconds. So you can clearly have a wide idea that how much wider the scope of physics is. आप ध्यान से देखें यहाँ पे क्या differences हैं आपके masses की value में 10 raised to minus 30 किलोग्राम से लेकर 10 raised to power 55 किलोग्राम, 10 raised to minus 14 से लेकर 10 raised to power 26 मीटर, 40 का difference है, और यहाँ पे 10 raised to minus 22 सेकेंड से लेकर 10 raised to power 18 seconds. So आपका फिजिक्स का स्कोप जो है, फिजिक्स की यूटिलिटी जो है, वो बहुत वाइड रेंज तक है. Similarly, it has two domains. What is macroscopic, other is microscopic. In macroscopic, we use classical physics, the old physics that comprises of Newton's laws and other one. But in microphysics, we use quantum mechanics. That is the recent, the most modern physics of today's. Oh, okay. In our physical world, we are having four different forces, and most of them are known to us. One is gravitation. It is that force that has preambly explained the falling of an apple from a tree towards the surface of earth. And it is what? It is the force of attraction between two bodies having mass. Similarly, the electromagnetism, it explains the variation of forces are the movement of electrons, the movement of different charged particles, and the interaction between the moving as well as the particle at rest having charge. So this is a force which acts between the bodies having charge. This is the force which acts between the bodies having mass. Now, other two forces which are, one is weak interaction force, that is the force which is there in between the particles, or which is there in particles which are coming out during what? The radioactive decay. For example, the beta. Similarly, the strong interaction, the last one, strong interaction is the force of attraction between the particles inside the nucleus, such as protons, okay, and that causes the stability of an atom. Now, the magnitude of these forces, the gravitational force F, that is equal to the product of the masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their centers. G here क्या है यहाँ पे? G है यहाँ पे ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट, और ये यूनिवर्सल कांस्टेंट है, इसकी वैल्यू थ्रू आउट यूनिवर्स सेम रहती है. सिमिलरली इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक फोर्स, that is the product of the charges and inversely again proportional to the square of the distance between the centers. Here epsilon naught is again a constant of proportionality, but here it is not a universal constant. Again, it is a strong nuclear force and weak nuclear forces. These four forces, they are having this proportion, means force of gravitation is the weakest one. If we consider as a unit, अगर इसे हम एक मान के चलें तो weak nuclear forces इससे 10 raised to power 25 times ज़्यादा हैं. और similarly electrostatic force इससे 36 times ज़्यादा हैं. और आपकी न्यूक्लियर फोर्सेस जो है स्ट्रॉन्ग न्यूक्लियर फोर्सेस, दे आर 10 raised to power 38 times. सो ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स सबसे वीक फोर्स है और न्यूक्लियर फोर्स सबसे स्ट्रॉन्ग फोर्स है. ओके, नाउ लेट्स कम टू द फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज. फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज क्या है? दीज आर दोज क्वांटिटीज व्हिच कैन इजीली बी मेजर्ड. दिस कैन बी measured. So there are 7 physical quantities. There are 7 fundamental quantities and enormous number of derived quantities. Fundamental वो होती हैं जो किसी दूसरे पे डिपेंडेंट नहीं होती, जो खुद अपनी ही वैल्यू को मेजरमेंट के लिए यूज की जाती हैं. derived वो हैं जो यूज की जाती हैं एक फंडामेंटल क्वांटिटी को जो डिपेंड करती है फंडामेंटल पे, जो अपनी वैल्यू निकालने के लिए किस पे डिपेंड करती हैं? फंडामेंटल पे. सो derived depends upon the fundamental physical quantities. Yeah. There are only 7 fundamental quantities in number, but derived there are enormous number. So this is the list of 7 fundamental quantities. Length, SI unit of length is meter and represented by m. Similarly, mass with kilogram, kg. Time having second as a unit, ns. Electrocurrent, ampere is its unit, and A is the symbol. Temperature, that is Kelvin. Amount of substance, that is mole. Luminous intensity, candela. Similarly, the derived quantities. Derived कौन कौन सी हैं? देखिए, frequency, ये टाइम पर डिपेंड करती है. स्पीड, मीटर पर सेकेंड, ये लेंथ और टाइम दोनों पर डिपेंड करती है. सिमिलरली एक्सेलरेशन, फोर्स, एनर्जी, पावर, इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज, पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस एंड इलेक्ट्रिक रेजिस्टेंस. नाउ मेजरमेंट, जब भी क्वांटिटी को मेजर किया जाता है तो a quantity can easily be represented as the product of a numerical value and the size of the unit. So it is a product of value and the unit. Now what is the unit? Actually unit क्या है? unit वही physical quantity है खुद, लेकिन उस physical quantity का वो size जिसे हम कभी मल्टीप्लाई करें, डिवाइड करें तो इजिली हमें उस फिजिकल क्वांटिटी की वैल्यू दे दे. और इस यूनिट की कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज हैं. देयर आर सर्टेन प्रॉपर्टीज. वन इज अ यूनिट शुड बी वेल डिफाइंड. It has a convenient size, means it can easily be multiplied, can be easily be divided. It is independent of time, means its value does not change with the time. Reproducible, means one other can easily reproduce it. Indestructible, it is not destroyable. Internationally accepted and easily accessible. So basis on this, there are 3 systems, basically 3 systems. CGS, in which C is for centimeter, G is for gram, S is for second. FPS, foot, pound and second. MKS, meter, kilogram, second. And the best of these, this MKS is now internationally accepted and is known as SI system of units. So अब SI system क्यों बनाए हमने? Because they are coherent, they're rational, metric, mean easily be represented in the form powers of 10, absolute, and it is most probably it is internationally accepted. And what are the most important points which are to be remembered? मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट ये है कि फर्मी को हम रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं किससे? 10 raised to power -15. ये है किसका साइज है? न्यूक्लियस का. एंगस्ट्रॉम 10 raised to -10 meters. एक लाइट ईयर क्या होता है? लाइट ईयर इज द डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड बाय लाइट इन 1 year. एस्ट्रोनॉमिकल यूनिट, इट इज द डिस्टेंस ऑफ सन फ्रॉम अर्थ. 1.496 10 raised to power 11 meter. पार्सेक, इट इज 3.26 लाइट ईयर. और ये सबसे बड़ा यूनिट है अभी तक का डिस्टेंस का, 1 पार्सेक. और ये कितना टाइम है? 3.26 लाइट ईयर्स. थैंक यू. मुझे लगा है आप इंजॉय कर रहे होंगे हमारी क्लासेस. Physics Classes by Dr. Dushan. If you are having any doubts, you can give me comment, you can message me, you can follow me. Please subscribe and follow Physics Classes by Dr. Dushan at YouTube. You can also follow me on Facebook page by the same name, Physics Classes by Dr. Dushan. Thank you. Have a great time ahead.